Here's a classic example of why you shouldn't screw around knifing people in this game, guys. Just kind of stumbled across this. What's going on in here? Yeah, let's just, whoa, what just happened there? Just wiped out 3 guys. Let's just resurrect those 2 guys and move about our business. Hey guys, Windshear here. I want to talk about something that's kind of overlooked with a lot of classes. It's more, a lot of people say it's personal preference. I'm finding out that it's really more than that. It's the sight that you choose on your weapon. And in particular, I want to talk about the ACOG scope, a very undervalued, underrated, underused attachment on this gun, or any gun for that matter. Standard 4 zoom scope. It's pretty effective at basically medium range is what it technically says, but I don't want you to confuse it for the other scopes in the game, whether that be the 4x zoom PSO scope or the 7 zoom PKS or the PKA 3.4x zoom scopes. This one, the ACOG alone, is a straight 4x zoom scope. And here's me going head to head with an M417. Let's go. Yeah, shoot your laser beams at me. Let's see what happens. G3 can stand up to you toe-to-toe long range. But don't confuse this scope with the other scopes, because like the PK or the 4x zoom scope, the PKO scope, like for example, when you aim down the sight on that, it produces that sniper glimmering silhouette, which you don't want it at all by any means. So this scope, the ACOG scope, produces no basically sniper signature, if you want to call that. In other words, you won't see me across the map aiming down the sights with this. It's just like any other reticle. I'm guilty of it, and I'm trying to wean myself off of it. Primarily use a holographic sight on every gun, whether it's a sniper rifle or a submachine gun. That's my sight of choice. But I find myself when I attach this kind of scope on in particular like the G3, which is a gun I really like for medium to long range engagements. When I put this scope on, I get in situations like this. And I'm playing against some pretty darn good players here in this match. Some of my One World Order teammates and some randoms as well. But you're seeing me in a situation here where I'm on team deathmatch in a high traffic area, playing smartly with this combination, getting a quick 11 kill streak here, and using this attachment, really amplifying and complementing my weapon, the G3, the G3's ability. Unfortunately, there's just not much you can do. But in situations like this, at these ranges, I mean, they're heavily suppressed. They're laying down prone. Nothing they can do. And then, of course, there's nothing I can do when somebody spawns up behind me. But what I'm trying to say is ACOG scope greatly amplifies your weapon's effectiveness at medium to long range. And that's a let's just say that's an area where the G3 really shines. And again, it's about knowing the limitations and the strengths of your weapon. The G3 is not the best at close range. I can hold my own at close range, but it really shines at medium to long range. So why do I want to limit myself, putting a let's say a subpar scope on there, let's say a red dot sight, when this gun can really become more effective in certain scenarios at medium to long range with the amplified effect of this scope. You can see a lot of scenarios here on this match in Grand Bazaar. Situations like that, I was just going head to head with a sniper there with an SKS. He's behind cover. I was really able to zoom in on him, put some bullets on him, get him in the head, instant headshot, he's down. And in situations like this, don't be afraid to throw a grenade. This is how you finish off guys behind cover. Most of you should know this by now, but watch your back. Cause I did end up getting that guy with the grenade, but unfortunately I got knifed in the back, which is going to happen here again. Nice little epic moment here. I encourage you guys to watch this video again, because the last 2 clips are just incredible. There I got this guy's bearing down on me, trying to bank shot this grenade off the wall, and they throw a grenade too, so I'm going to push up towards them, take out this guy, and I got 2 more running at me, and I just about take out both of them before my buddy Jaster here gets me in the back with a knife. But don't be afraid to be aggressive when somebody throws a grenade at you like that. You just don't want to sit there, because you're toast, even with the med pack on you. But again, situations like this, having this scope, I know with a 100% confidence, if he tries to stick his head up anywhere here, he's gone. I mean, I don't know how that didn't put him down there with that headshot. But again here, throw that grenade once you get a bullet on him, and he hunkered down there with the Claymore hoping I'd run at him. No, I'm not going to play that game. Again, be aggressive, finish him off with a grenade. About every time that's going to work in those situations. But Having this ACOG scope on really increases your weapon's effectiveness at medium to long range, and that's something you want to really take into account with certain weapons. Even the M16A3, you know, those weapons would benefit pretty good from ACOG scope if you know how to burst fire it. Pay attention to that mini map too. That guy, look at that. You know, is just murdering our team up there, kind of playing smartly, and I had to turn around real quick and give him some attention. But again, you know, you don't see me trying to run around and get in close quarter situations with this gun. That's not what this gun's designed for. I'm trying to use it in these kind of engagements, those ranges. I mean, they're not even know what's hitting them at those range. If somebody wants to try to take some pot shots off at me and wants to go head-to-head with me, like you saw earlier with that guy with the M417, chances are they don't have a big scope on because most people aren't comfortable with them. And I'm guilty of that too myself, but you just have to force yourself to become accustomed to it. You'll get used to it just like anything over time. It does seem to kind of amplify the recoil. Those are some negative aspects of it. The other scope that I've tried and kind of played around with is that PK 3.4x zoom scope. It doesn't zoom in quite that much, and I find myself not really being that accurate with it, so I prefer the ACOG over that. And I don't know, how did you pull off that shot, MH? I still can't believe that shot. Like, one-shot kill when I'm behind cover. I mean, I knew he was there too. But even a guy with a bipod, like in that situation, up on elevation, it just ain't gonna happen. Not for them, it isn't. Now these last two clips here, this clip and the following one, are just incredible. Again, you know, being tactical about pushing up. I'm not just gonna run up there. Again, team deathmatch is about knowing kind of where the enemy is. It's always trying to stay behind cover here. And kind of getting again, a situational awareness about what's going on around you, and then positioning yourself in that. Unfortunately, this guy caught me off guard, but you're still capable of getting close range shots with this gun with an ACOG scope on. But you know, situations like this, where this guy's just got a little bit of his body, his back to me, poking out, I can put that guy down, and I know they're going to be down this corridor, and this is where you want to be in situations like this. You know, I showed clips before with the AN-94 and this kind of predicament where you throw out the bipod right here. You know, and I think I had a red dot sight in that situation. You know, that's still effective, but you have an ACOG scope will really kind of help you see those guys a lot easier in these cover situations. But right here now, I know the enemy is all up here. Got multiple bodies here dropping in front of me. Laser sight flashing in my face. But having this scope really allows me to see guys kind of hiding around or just behind cover, you know, like a little trailer or a window in a car. You know, before you really couldn't see these kind of positions or see the enemy in these positions. Right there, I just dropped that guy instantly. That was, you know, these guys running around these corners here. I know they're all spawning up here. And now I've got cover in front of me, and I've got the zoom capability in this weapon, you know, increasing the effectiveness of my medium to long range effectiveness with the G3. That could really be a factor in these kind of situations. Get resurrected here real quick, I believe. Now I also want to talk about right here, having a sidearm. Don't discount having a sidearm that's silenced. I find out this gets me in a lot of advantages, tactical advantages with the team, because having a suppressed weapon with like the MP443 with 20 rounds in a clip, or was it 17 rounds in a clip, but having that thing suppressed allows me, you know, when I'm in a hot spot area like this, or if I'm trying to keep a low profile and I'm deep in enemy territory, having that stealth capability when your primary weapon isn't stealth, you know, it's not suppressed, really gives you an advantage, increases your survivability in certain scenarios. But right here, this is just unbelievable. I mean, I'm coming up here, I got all these snipers up here, I'm trying to flank around behind them, and again, probably not the best situation for this gun, but again, you can still pull off these shots. Taking out these two guys, I'm trying to take out that guy. Hey, here this guy shooting behind me with the G3. I know that's MH, so I'm trying to come around here, take out this guy, finish him off, and then I realize, oh crap, I'm pulling the trigger right here, all I'm hearing is click, 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 click. I'm like, oh crap, I look down at the ammo count, I'm out of bullets, and by the time you're dead, I was like, son of a bitch. I was mad at myself for running out of ammo at that point in time, because I know I could have gone a little bit longer. This last clip again, I want to wrap this video up again, showing where the ACOG scope is going to be really effective. There's a sniper, that's that glimmering scope I'm talking about. You know, he's not seeing me with my ACOG scope through that smoke. But with that smoke out there, I'm seeing that shining scope still, so it really puts you at a disadvantage if you're a sniper with that with that high magnification scope. I really don't think you need that much magnification on scopes. Personally, I think the high power scopes are really, they're overkill for me. You don't need to be a mile across a map trying to snipe guys. I mean, I know that's fun and everything, but really that's not going to be, certainly not on Team Deathmatch. You don't need to be doing that. Calling out that guy behind cover. I was trying to tell that to this teammate because I'm on team chat here. Here I'm taking fire again. Take cover behind whatever you can. And the G3 is a very distinct weapon. I can hear this gun shooting across the map. I know that's a G3 shooting at me. I can also tell by the suppressive fire on it. So you don't want to mess around with a G3 shooting at you. But always try to watch your flanks and watch your back as I'm doing there. And yeah, just don't stay in one place too long. You know, somehow I cheated death there. Saved my buddy. And you know, I'm constantly going to try to move around these enemies and do what I can. Push up here. Always putting cover between me and enemy whenever I get the chance. Throwing out health. You know, this is kind of how you want to be a team player here. And you know, think on the fly. Shooting in these windows with the ACOG scope really helps you keep your accuracy up. I mean, it's tough to do this with a red dot sight. Get a few bullets on this guy. I don't spend too much time worrying about him because I know he's practically dead. Teammates wrap him up. That's the end of the match. We end up winning. Great tactics overall. Don't forget the power of the ACOG scope. I highly recommend it, especially on certain weapons in particular with medium to long range effectiveness. Please like, subscribe video if it helped you out, guys. This is Windshear. Thanks for watching.